What if I told you that every time you read a story, you're already using literary theory, even if you don't know it? Literary theory isn't about making literature confusing. It's about asking better questions about texts. In the next 5 minutes, I'll explain what literary theory is, why it matters, and the major theories you should know, simply and clearly. What is literary theory? Literary theory is a systematic way of interpreting literature. Instead of just asking, what happens in the story? Literary theory asks, why does it happen? Who has power? Whose voice is missing? What does the text reveal about society, gender, class, or psychology? Think of literary theory as a lens. Each theory lets you see the same text in a different way. Why literary theory matters? Literary theory helps us understand hidden meanings, analyze texts critically, connect literature to real-world issues, write stronger essays and arguments. In American high schools and universities, literary theory is essential for English majors, literature exams, research papers, critical thinking skills. Major literary theories. Let's quickly break down the most important literary theories you'll encounter. 1. Formalism/New Criticism. Focuses only on the text itself. No author's biography. No historical background. Just language, imagery, symbols, and structure. Key question: how does the text create meaning? 2. Marxist literary theory. Focuses on class, power, and economics. It asks, who is rich? Who is poor? Who controls power? How does capitalism affect characters? Example, a Marxist reading of Animal Farm looks at class struggle and political control. 3. Feminist literary criticism. Examines gender roles and inequality. It asks, how are women represented? Who has a voice? Is the text reinforcing or challenging patriarchy? This theory became especially important in 20th century American literature studies. 4. Psychoanalytic criticism. Based on Freud and Jung. It explores the unconscious mind, desires, fears, and repression, dreams and symbols. Key idea: characters often act based on hidden psychological motivations. 5. Postcolonial theory. Focuses on colonialism, identity, and cultural power. It asks, whose culture is dominant? How are colonized people represented? What happens after colonial rule ends? This theory is widely used in global and American literature classrooms. 6. Reader response theory. Meaning is created by the reader, not just the text. Different readers may interpret the same text differently, and that's okay. Key question: what does this text mean to me? Final thought: literary theory doesn't ruin literature, it deepens it. Each theory gives us a new way to think, question, understand stories in the world around us. Once you learn literary theory, you'll never read a book the same way again. If you enjoyed this explanation, like the video, subscribe, and explore literature from new perspectives.